Hi, it is I, Vamp. And as you probably could tell from the other videos in the past, as well as the title of this video, I finally got Nezha. Well, without further ado, let's do a review on Nezha. Nezha altogether is a fun frame to use. I like Nezha personally because, let's see, Ring of Fire, aka Warding Halo, a lot of people might say it like Rhino skin, but I find to be different. I'll be honest, I haven't really used Rhino yet to judge Rhino's skin. I feel like Warding Halo just, I don't know, fits more, I guess. And then we also have the Blade Firewalker. Firewalker and Warding Halo. That's all I really use with this build, to be honest. Firewalker and Warding Halo. But, the other abilities aren't real bad. Blazing Chakra. If I have Warding Halo active, I might use it sometimes. Not really entirely sure. I guess every once in a while, maybe, whatever. Anyway, because it can do, okay, I'm gonna go down the list. The Firewalker, blaze a trail of flames, scorching enemies and cleansing allies. Now this stays on. You get an increase of speed, which cannot be changed to more or less at all. The explosion damage and radius are just, I believe they can be played with by power strength and, stretch and power, reach. Okay, so anyway, yeah. But those are more for if you combine it with the second ability, which we will get into in a bit. Energy per second. It has a draining of 5 energy per second. So you might want to keep power duration as well as efficiency in mind for this. And then the effect duration is how long the flames stay. So I have it at 24 seconds, but it starts with 10 seconds flame stay, and then the damage per second is affected by power strength. So do with that as you will. Next ability, Blazing Chakram. You hurl a flaming ring that damages enemies. It can bounce off enemies and mark them basically. And if you kill them within that, whatever the duration is, which is 24 seconds for mine, but by default it's 10, you get health per kill, which is affected by power strength. And the meters is affected by range, of course, which as you can see is very, very low. So it's not going to replace Trinity. It's not going to even replace Trinity's first ability, the healing wellspring or whatever. But it's a fun little thing. Plus, if you throw your chakra you can, and it's still mid-flight, you can teleport to wherever it is. It will be indicated on the map where it is. You can teleport to it. And as a bonus, if you do teleport to where it is, while you have Firewalker active, Firewalker will explode doing explosion damage, which is affected by power strength. Now the third ability, Warding Halo, creates a protective ring of fire that also stuns and damages enemies who get too close. Now the damage per second, I believe, is affected by power strength. Excuse me. The power range, how far they gotta be away before you can do it. Now, time invulnerable. That means if you cast it and you're about to take, say, 1,000 damage, that gets added to the Warding Halo total health. The Warding Halo's armor is your armor, and I want to say health is your health too, but I'm not entirely sure. The time invulnerable cannot be increased. It's fixed at 3. And then finally we have Divine Spear. Impale enemies. You just spikes erupt from the ground, impaling nearby enemies. Now, as you can see, by default it's 600 impale damage. Then when you slam, it also does damage. Now my duration is real high, but some people go for low duration build so they can use it for ability a lot. And as you see, my power range is not as high as it could be. By default it's 19, but mine is only 16.15. And all in all, I like this ability. Like I said, I use Firewalker and Warding Halo the most. And I have a tendency to, every now and then I'll use Blazing Chakram. If I think about it, it will be like, oh, I should use this ability. It does exist. But generally, I just use the first and third ability. If I remember I have the fourth ability. For crowd control, I'll use it. But Nezha eats up a lot of energy. Just let me tell you. And very hard to build for. Very hard to decide if you want to go with power strength to strengthen Firewalker's damage per second and strengthen health you'll get and Divine Spear, but that really doesn't help Warding Halo much at all, and to boot, it doesn't really help the Firewalker's energy per second. It would drain a whole lot if you have too much power strength. The range would be okay, but if you only build range at the cost of power strength, then your Divine Spears won't do anything but tickle the enemy. So yeah, it's kind of one of those frames that is just a nightmare to build around unless you know what you're going for specifically. I know I'm going for Firewalker, and Warding Halo really does it. You know, it doesn't really matter too much as far as what mods you put into it. But I made sure to have good armor. And now I feel like I'm rambling, so I'll talk at you guys later. Bye.